Jim Rohn tells a story of standing at his door at 25 years old, lying to a Girl Scout because he didn't have $2. He describes that moment as the day he finally said, "I have had it." That feeling of disgust with the lies and the mediocrity is the internal trigger for a change in direction. We are going to convert that frustration into a physical, step-by-step game plan for your life. We will build it together over the next 5 minutes. Before we take another step, you need to pause this video and acquire a blank notebook and a pen. I mean it. Go get them right now. Passive listening prevents progress. You can consume thousands of hours of advice, but physical action is the mechanism that locks in life-altering change. If you have your paper ready, we can begin. Step 1. Open to a fresh page and draw a line straight down the middle to create 2 distinct columns. At the top of the left column, write the words, "I have had it with." Now, list the specific conditions you refuse to tolerate any longer. Being broke, working a job you hate, wearing clothes that make you feel embarrassed. Write down the realities you refuse to live with for another day. This is the feeling of the man who watched his wife buy a 37-cent brand of beans she didn't even like, just to save 2 cents over the brand she wanted. He reached a point where he realized he couldn't live on his knees looking for pennies anymore. Move to the right column. Label this side, "I desire." Here, list the outcomes you want badly enough to fight for. Financial independence, your own enterprise, the freedom to travel and experience the world. Documenting your immediate pain directly next to your future desires creates the friction required to spark real momentum. Step 2 requires ending your inner civil war. That mental fatigue you feel waking up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat often stems from unmade, lingering decisions keeping your brain trapped in a loop. Look below those columns on your page. Write down one major decision you have been avoiding. Force an outcome right now. The rule for progress is simple. If a decision is easy, do it easy. If it's hard, do it hard. Just get it done and clear it out of your mind. Step 3 is building resolve. Resolve means promising yourself you will never give up. A baby learning to walk doesn't have a time limit. They keep trying until they walk. Write a binding contract to yourself. Write the words "I will," followed by your most critical goal from the right column, and end it with the word "until." Writing an "I will until" statement shifts your focus. Your brain stops debating if the action will happen and begins focusing on executing when it happens. Step 4 protects you from the delusion trap. Affirmations without a system of discipline to enforce them are just the beginning of delusion. After World War II, the Jewish people said never again to the Holocaust. They backed up that affirmation with discipline. They built a nation, an army, a navy, and an air force. They spent their national treasure to ensure their words were a reality. This shows the difference. On the left, a goal without a plan is a delusion. Below your resolve statement, write the heading, "My Game Plan." Under that heading, list 3 immediate, physical actions you will take this week to enforce your resolve. Affirmation paired with strict discipline is the only formula that prevents a goal from remaining a mere wish. Step 5 is a final check. At the bottom of your page, you need to answer 4 questions to lock in your motivation. The first question is why. Why should you try? Why put yourself through the early mornings, the reading, and the effort? Write down your justification. The second question is, why not? Consider what else you are going to do with your limited time on Earth. Why not see how far you can go and what you can accomplish? The third question is, why not you? Somebody gets to watch the morning mist rise over the mountains of Scotland. Somebody gets to soak up history in London and walk through the Palace of Versailles. Why shouldn't you be the one to see it? Somebody gets to gaze at the Mona Lisa. Somebody gets to travel, experience commerce, and enjoy the results of discipline. These questions reframe your current position as a set of possibilities, which demands immediate action. This leads to the fourth and final question. Why not now? Don't postpone your better future. Look at the piece of paper in your hands. You have transitioned from carrying vague wishes in your head to holding a documented system. Look at the first item on your game plan list. The moment this video ends, shut the notebook, get up, and execute that first step. A turnaround begins when you move a decision from your mind onto paper. Now that document requires real-world execution. Go get to work.